Hey, now it's Anthony with A&A Professional Services, and before we start this video, go ahead and join the New Wave Facebook group. The link will be in the description and in the comment section, and I want to take this time out right now to thank everybody that's joined us far. I really appreciate you guys. You're showing us how it's done. You're motivating everybody. You're even motivating me. I really appreciate you guys. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about customers and how it really goes, how customers really are, how it really is. A lot of you guys, you get started and you watch your YouTube videos, you learn as much as you can, you get the equipment, you get your chemicals, you get started and you're excited. The first people you hit up is family, friends, people you know. And once you've exhausted all that, now it's time to start getting the customers. And as the customers start rolling in, you'll start to see that these are just regular, everyday people just like you. They're going to shop. They're going to shop for bargains. They're going to look for the best price. Everybody's necessarily is not looking for the best service, but as long as your service is above average or right at average, they're okay with that. As long as you got good customer service, you're consistent, you're on time, the customers will love you. The thing is that not all can afford a mobile detailing service, especially you guys that are entry prices are at $200 or better. That's up there. And if you look at the statistical data that the U.S. Census Bureau put out, U.S. Labor puts out, and they say that the average American makes around $50,000 to $56,000 a year. And if you take into consideration that they got to pay rent, a car note, health insurance, gas, food, stuff like that, after they do all that, and especially if they have children, after they do all that, they don't have $200, $250 laying around to pay somebody to clean their car. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. I mean, we could call it detailing, paint correction, doing this, that, just clean the car. Really, end of the day. So at that price point, the customer's gonna shop around because there are detailers out there, and this is the truth about customers. There are detailers out there that will give them a cheaper price, way cheaper than you, fractions of what you're charging. You're charging $250, they can be charging $145 for the same service. They're gonna do an excellent job. Because where do they go when they don't go with you? Where do they go when they say, let me call you back and don't call you back? Well, let me check on my husband and never call you back. Where do you think they go? You think they don't need to detail anymore? Oh, no. They go on down the list and they're going to go for somebody cheaper. Also, especially when you book a service with somebody and you book it and you put it down on your calendar and then maybe a couple hours later they cancel because they found someone cheaper. But the thing is that we should be more understanding because we are the exact same way. It's just personal because it's our business, but we're the exact same way. When you go into a store, you're looking for a deal. You're looking for the best price. If you buy something at one store for $200 and then you just so happen, a couple of days later, walk into another store and that same thing in there is there for $75 cheaper, you're taking that item back and you're gonna go get that item because it's cheaper. It's just what we do. I try to get an understanding of just about anything I'm involved with. Once I understand it, you tend not to get angry. You just know how to navigate around it. Like I have an understanding of the difference between a customer, the difference between a client, the difference between a repeat customer, the difference between a loyal customer. It's just how it really is. The difference between a loyal customer and a repeat customer. A loyal customer is they ain't gonna let nobody else touch their car. They're gonna only deal with you. A repeat customer just comes back several times, but they'll go to other places, but they just keep coming back. The similarity is that they're consistent, but we all lump them all the same. I even hear people call repeat customers and loyal customers, they just start calling them clients because they keep coming back. It's not the case. The difference between the client and the repeat customer or any customer is a client pretty much pays you for your knowledge and expertise. That's what they're paying you for. You pretty much going to tell them what the car needs. Customers know what they want and they know what price they want to pay. It's a big difference. That's just the one difference that separates the two. And that's why people confuse them and just lump them all together. but that's just how it really is. Then they also got different ways of telling you no. Oh man, they get so creative in just telling you no. Now some will just come right out and tell you, oh, I'm not paying that. Oh, I can't afford that. I'm sorry. That's just too much for me. And I appreciate those because it's straight to the point. They're not gonna, use your services. You're not gonna book them. You go on about your business. You go on about your day. Then, you got some that, oh, let me check with my husband, or let me check with my wife. Then you got the ones that, oh, nah, it has to be today. Once they hit a price, they just get ways to try to, get out of it. Some of them will even book and everything. So if you're not doing a security deposit, they'll book and then they'll wait maybe a couple hours and then they'll text you and say they have to cancel. Some just came up, I have to cancel. Because a lot of them don't like to tell you no. Some people don't like to use the word no and tell you no to your face. A lot of them don't like doing that. So they'll just find creative ways of telling you no. I mean, I've seen so many different ways. Just off head, can't think of a lot, but those are the ones that come to mind. But that's just how it really is when it comes to customers. And the thing is that when you go into this, you have to take in consideration that you're not going to get them all and you don't want them all. If you're at a good price point, you don't need a lot of customers. And my thing is, I only want the customers that want my services and want to pay my prices. Those are the only ones I want. Because I'm in a different point in my career. Now, in the beginning, I would have negotiated, I would have bargained, I would have did all of that. But now, because at this point, if I do one detail a day, I'm good. If I do 2 a day, I'm great. Matter of fact, if I do 6 or 7 in a week or 4 in a week, I'm still good at the price point that I am. So it kind of takes the anxiety off of me because I do a couple of them and I'm fine. So you don't need a lot of boatload of customers. When I first started, man, I thought that's what I wanted. I had my lower prices and man, I was getting it. But it took me, 3 to 5 cars just to see $100 to $150. And then they'll be trashed and you're going to get a lot of work when you cheat. There was some good things about it, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to keep doing that for too much longer. But that's my take, a small portion about the customers and how it really is. I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And shouts out to the new wave. Peace.